India has entered the third year of the fight against one of the biggest epidemics in 100 years, Prime Minister Modi said this evening after he held a meeting with chief ministers to discuss the unprecedented spike in COVID infections. Vaccination is the best bet against coronavirus, PM Modi insisted, adding that about 70% of the adult population in the country has got both the doses. The meeting comes on the day when the country registered over 2.47 lakh fresh infections. The alarming rise in infections across the country is driven by the new Omicron variant, which experts have said is highly contagious. Any strategy to fight the spike in infections should also focus on minimum disruptions for the lives and livelihoods for common people, PM Modi underscored today after several states were pushed to bring back the curbs. Zomato founder Deepinder Goyal today extended his condolences on Twitter over the death of Zomato food delivery man Salil Tripathi, whose bike was allegedly rammed in New Delhi by a drunk police constable's SUV on Saturday night. We are deeply aggrieved by the death of our delivery partner Salil Tripathi in an unfortunate road incident, Goyal tweeted. He further said that we are extending all the possible support to help the family get through this. The Zomato founder's Twitter statement said that their team has been at the hospital with the family since the night of the accident and that they are helping the family with an insurance grant of 10 lakh rupees. It also noted that their team has already aided the family in covering some of their expenses, including those for Salil Tripathi's funeral. Zomato's statement further promised a job for the wife of the victim, who was his family's sole breadwinner prior to his sudden death. Their gesture comes soon after Sucheta Tripathi took to Twitter to demand justice for her husband. Left with a 10-year-old son to care for single-handedly, Sucheta on Wednesday had tweeted, "The future is dark for me." Reliance Industries on Thursday signed a memorandum of understanding with Gujarat for an investment to the tune of 5.95 lakh crore, which is close to $80 billion as part of the investment promotion activity for Vibrant Gujarat Summit 2022. These projects will create 10 lakh direct and indirect employment opportunities in Gujarat, billionaire Mukesh Ambani-led company stated in an exchange filing. To make Gujarat net zero and carbon free, Reliance Industries Limited proposed to invest 5 lakh crore rupees in the state over 10 to 15 years to set up 100 GW renewable energy power plant and green hydrogen ecosystem development, a company statement read. Woefully short of its disinvestment target for the current fiscal, which is a humongous 1.75 lakh crore rupees, government is keen to push the country's biggest ever public offering of Life Insurance Corporation of India, through which it is looking to raise anything between 50,000 crore rupees to 90,000 crore rupees as per the initial public offer size. As per various media reports, the state-run insurer is likely to file its draft papers for the IPO in the last week of this month, and it may open for subscription in mid-March. According to Bloomberg, the draft prospects will provide the embedded value of LIC as well as the number of shares on offer. The valuation of LIC is estimated to be around 15 lakh crore, while the embedded value of insurer is likely to be more than 4 lakh crore rupees, the Bloomberg report said further. The government is pinning its hope of meeting its huge disinvestment target for the current fiscal from the LIC IPO, as till now it has managed to raise just 9,240 crore rupees. The 14th round of talks between the Indian and Chinese senior military commanders to discuss disengagement at the remaining friction points at the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh ended in a stalemate, even as the government sources said that they were constructive. The talks started at 9:30 hours on Wednesday at the Chushul-Moldo meeting point on the Chinese side and went on for nearly 13 hours. According to government sources, the talks were constructive, yet they did not yield any forward movement, even with respect to a full disengagement at the hot springs area, where less than a platoon strength of around 20 troops continues facing each other.